What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content. We are sitting at the low price of $61,200. Crazy move yesterday, down about 6%, above average volume, pretty solid candle. We broke through the area that I was hoping that we would not break through, which is this area here, $62.8 thousand. We found support and then shredded it, absolutely shredded it. So that's not a good look in itself. The daily RSI does look pretty grim. You do have higher lows for what it's worth, but you're below the 40 and you rejected the 50. It really does not look good. This would generally imply that you're going to the oversold zone. You tend to see your best work to the downside in the oversold zone. I mean, you can see here that the last time that we got oversold, we moved down from the relative high to the relative low, 7.7%. I mean, I guess actually being in the oversold zone was this day. We moved down overall 9.4%, right, at that low, and then proceeded to go lower afterwards. The time before that, we did get into the oversold zone a little bit, and we dropped a hell of a lot more, although we weren't in the oversold zone this day. It was technically this day, so high to low about another 7%. So a 7 to a 10% move if we were to drop. We're not in the oversold zone yet. Would probably be like if we were down here at about like 60.2K. That might be in the oversold zone. That would imply, you know, potentially a move that would take us back down to like 56K or lower, guys, or lower is absolutely on the table. I don't think that we're going to do that. I have some hopes that we will turn this boat around right now, but it really depends on what we do over the coming days. We need to get back above 62K. We need to get back above 65.3K. We need to reclaim this green line, the 123 moving average. And the one kind of line of hope that I have right now is on the 4-hour basis here. So if we're looking at this for what it's worth on the 4-hour, you've got a low here, a lower low, and a lower low. Now, I don't like that the volume's increasing as you're moving down. That's not a good look, right? Like, just like volume increasing as you're moving up is a good thing, volume increasing as you're moving down is a good thing, but for the downside. So hopefully we can be saved not by the volume, but by these three lows, two lower lows, and here having a low, a higher low, and a higher low. This is bullish divergence. It's technically classified as double bullish divergence, and it will be confirmed as bullish divergence if and when we get a green candle. We have 54 minutes left in this 4-hour period, about an hour. So by the time most of you watch this, maybe the first couple hundred of you won't have seen this this hour close yet, so it still remains to be seen. But by the time most of you watch this, hopefully this is closed and you have a better idea of what's going on. Again, if it closes here, if we close red, yes, we have bullish divergence presenting itself, but it's not confirmed. It's not actual bullish divergence until we get a green, because every time that it's red, it can just continue to grow down, right? Even if we get one green candle, it doesn't actually mean that we're going to move up. We could get one green candle and then multiple red candles afterwards, right? Multiple green candles, 2 green candles in a row would be nice, but it starts with at least one. We're down here's the percentages, right? 0.21% right now. Can we move up over the next 53 minutes and 20 seconds to close this 4-hour green? I hope we can. I think we can. It does look somewhat good right now, but there's a lot of things that look bad as well. I wonder if we can take any like relative fibs from this low to high and see. Hey, we're right below that 1414. This is an area that a lot of cryptos like to find support and resistance on, right at that 1414, just below it actually. What about the overall? Maybe the daily. We'll go on the daily. Low to high. Crushed the 382, right at the 0.5. I mean, generally I would expect to go to your 618, but maybe you do, maybe you don't. Hard to say. Maybe this high to low can give us another representation. Again, it would call for a little bit lower, I would think, just based on this look alone. It's really hard to say, guys, but what we don't want to do is we don't want to move below $59.9 thousand. If we move below it, we can move below it a little bit, but we don't want to give up that area. We don't want to break through. Like, so if we do, you guys, I'm very convinced that this is not the low and that we might see a lower low. There still does stand the hope that we could see some kind of double bottom, of course, maybe a slightly lower low, or perhaps we are going all the way down to that $49,000 to $44,000 area. Yes, you heard me correctly. We could be moving all the way down there from a relative low here to a relative high, 49.7K, 45.3K. I thought it was 44K, but I guess not. Maybe no, that would be that. I think that would be fair. Maybe it's this other fib that I was thinking of. Let's see. This low to high here. Yeah. Oh, nope, there's no 44 at the 786. But generally speaking, when you get above the 236 like this, I wouldn't expect that you go lower. So maybe 57.5K could hold. It's possible. It is possible. What about the overall, like overall? I don't know. There are targets lower. I'm not expecting those personally. This is not a video calling for lower prices. This is more of a call to action, immediate action. There we go. We're getting a green candle right now. If we can close this green, this actually would be a prime. Come on, man. Would be a prime setup for Bitcoin. And what's good for Bitcoin is good for the rest of the markets. A little bit of a double bottom on your 1 hour. 1 hour looks disgusting though overall. So hopefully this isn't just a move up to form a lower high. Hopefully it is a breakout of this like somewhat downtrend right here that we've had over the past few days. But time will tell. Time will tell. So we're just waiting, man. Let's wait and see how today closes. The goal right now, if we don't want to move lower, a little bit lower or dramatically lower, right? If we want this to be the low, the goal would be to close today or tomorrow. Like we need it to happen immediately. We need to close above $63.2 thousand. $63,200. That's what I would like to see. And if not, well, maybe we're going lower, guys. Maybe we're going down to that 59, 55K area, and perhaps even lower than that. But time will tell. I remain optimistic. We'll see how it goes. And with that, I leave you. So hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you all for being here, and take it easy.